Children, welcome back to our online class of English, class 7th. Children, today we are going to learn and discuss about message writing. It's very interesting and very creative topic. Now children, see, first of all, what is message writing? Now, message writing, it is a way to convey the message to the person for whom it is meant. Or you may say a message is a very brief composition written to convey some important information to somebody with whom the writer cannot have verbal communication. So, now here we are going to discuss about the purpose. What is the purpose of writing message? So, purpose may be to request someone to do some work. It may be to give some important information, to give some sort of explanation, to apologize to someone. So, these purposes may be vary. That is up to the person or question. Now children, here we are going to discuss the key points or important tips to write message writing correctly. First of all children, what you have to do, the message writing word, it should be in bold letter. Now in message writing children, address is not required, time and date should be written, salutation should be brief, and children, you must know that message writing is informal piece of writing. So you have to write dear brother, dear sister, or etc. to whomsoever you are writing that message. Then comes that the content of the message, it should be clear and appropriate. Use reported speech. Then the word limit of the message, it should not exceed than 50 words. You have to take care of this, that the content should be appropriate and it should not exceed than 50 words. And you have to put the message in a proper box, and you have to draw that box with pencil and scale only. Now children, here we are going to read and discuss the format. We are having one example of the same. Now look at the question. You live as a paying guest along with your cousin. You receive a call from your father to inform your cousin about the heart operation of your uncle. Now the appointment for the operation has been fixed so and so date, and you have to ask your cousin to reach the hospital as soon as possible. Write the message to your cousin about the operation. Now children, now see, this is the question that is given for the message writing. Here we are going to do the answer part. So first of all children, what you have to do in the format, you can see the word message is there in the middle of the line and it is in capital letter. You have to take care of this. It should be in capital letter, in bold letter. Then after that you have to leave a line gap. Now after this comes date. What you have to do, see, in the date you have to write date correctly. Nowadays we are writing date, month, then year. So you have to write the date first of all, that is, you have to use current date. That for example, today is, we are going to write the today's date, that is 2nd November 2020. Now after this comes time. In the very next line, you are not going to leave any line after date. You have to write the time in the very next line. Then comes time. It is up to the question. You have to use, you have to write the time according to the question. Then when the date and time is done, then you have to leave a line gap. So there will be clarity in the writing work. So after that comes children, the very important thing, that is salutation, to whom you are writing that message. Now here in the question, the message is written to dear cousin. It is being addressed to the cousin. So here we are writing dear cousin. Then comes, you have to leave one line gap. Then comes content part. Now children, you can see the content of the message is appropriate and it is, there is no extra details or any other thing is mentioned here in the content part. Look at the content. Father called to inform about the appointment for uncle's heart operation. It has been fixed for the so and so date. He has asked you to reach the hospital as soon as possible. So children, you can see that is very appropriate message, though no unnecessary detail is mentioned here. And your content should be like this. There should be no extra words or extra any other details in the content of the message. Whatever is given in the question, that you have to write according to the question. Now after the content is over, you have to leave a line gap again, and at the end you have to write the name of the person who is writing that message. That is a very important thing. Now Here it is in the question C, it is given there, you live as paying guest along. So name of the person is not given here. So you may write ABC. Is it clear? Or you may write your own name. So first of all, children, what is required? You have to read the question thoroughly and carefully. Then you will find out the content, what content you have to write in the main part of the message. Okay children, the most important thing about the message is you have to draw proper box also. The message should be written inside a proper box. It should be written in a box. So that is the most important thing. Children, I hope that all of you have understood it well. Now children, I think I have given you PDF exercise. 2 exercises are given in the PDF. That exercises you have to do as practice in Fair Notebook. Thank you children. Thank you all of you.